cannot I know how to do kind of a humble lead, but if I'm like jamming with somebody, my fingers turn into sausages when I try, because I'm so used to using the harmonica on the rack at the same time. But I started that when I was 16, and I'm 70 now.
Yeah.
So, and I've done it probably every day. So you can, imagine if there's something that I'm fairly good at, it's playing the harmonica at the same time as the guitar.
That's great.
In a certain style.
Yeah, and John, going back to that, I'm just saying to Mick and indulge you, but I guess I'm thinking Neil Young and all that. That is like I'm a rock fan. I'm a classic rock fan. I guess that's where my background comes from. And
Neil Young. Those guys used the harmonica so effectively. Dylan too, and what Dylan is, these guys. I guess I've evolved into a school in which you try to make the harmonica sound more like a horn. And I'm not a guy who really does that in a major way, but that's kind of where the scene has evolved, the blues scene anyway. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you listen to I was thinking about this the other day, and the biggest hits of our culture and of our youth culture had harmonica that wasn't that little Walter blues style. It was almost always the more melodic, what we call straight harp, campfire style added to a great song like Harvest Moon. And that harmonica there in Harvest Moon, or even going way, way back, Dylan's harmonica, Mr. Tambourine Man, or just like a woman, or and I'm sure it's true for Daltrey, because he's a great musician. They use the harmonica in a way that enhances the song, serves the song, and rather than makes you go, "Oh, that's the best harmonica I ever heard," it adds to the mood, and that's definitely in that camp. I really like that, and I'm proud that the greatest cultural music of our time, there was so much of the humble harmonica on it.
And it's always there. It's always just a classic instrument. And then let's now get to the title track. All the Night Cafe right now. Let's crank this and we'll be right back, everybody. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Were empty, there was nothing more to say, and our napkins were torn to shreds like the love we'd thrown away. But to the waitress and the trucker and the busboy with the tray, we were two more lonely lovers in the all-night cafe. All-night cafe wakes you from a dream. Some lovers like the Java Black, others add the cream. At the end of any love affair in which you lose your way, you'll get 24-hour service at the all-night cafe. You put your hands on the table, you glanced nervously towards the door. You said, "Baby, can't you understand? I just don't feel it no more." The trucker put a nickel in the jukebox and the waitress turned away. It was two more lonely lovers in the all-night cafe. the door. I started to call your name, but the waitress came to pour. Her lipstick cracked a smile, and the blues began to play. She said, welcome, Johnny boy, to the all-night cafe. The all-night cafe wakes you from a dream. Some lovers like their Java Black, and others add the cream. At the end of any love affair in which you lose your way, you'll get 24-hour service at the all-night cafe.
Thank you. Happy Saturday night. Jon Gindick. Gindick is my guest. Go ahead, buddy. Welcome back to the
Hello, everybody. I'm still here.
Thank you. And you are in California tonight?
Yeah, I live in Ventura, California, and yeah, I do, and I play gigs around here.
Oh my God, that is so 60s. I can see Ventura Highway and the beaches, the Beach Boys, and all that stuff. You know.
Well, you know, it is. We're north of L.A. about 70 miles, and we're on the coast. And it's Southern California weather and ocean and so many beautiful things, but it's also a very funky blue-collar town. And I've heard it called Bakersfield by the Sea. That it's just it's got an oil well and oil backing, so it's the kind of a combination of really cool things of a certain, you know, you're right, 1960s type of funkiness, and it's a humble place, yet it's just extraordinarily beautiful. We have a great music scene.
That's
so I have a gig tonight at
go ahead.
It's just myself and the bass player, Eric Monteith, and it's a tiny a restaurant bar situation. It's called the Boatyard, and it's in the marina. And it's fun as hell as long the goal, because people are talking and having a good time. You know, they're not listening to Jon Gindick's masterpiece. They're in there to, you know, eat and drink and to feel the music. And so it's quite an exercise to go in there and learn to play the music and to play it passionately and to make the crowd and their conversation and their noise, you know, embrace it, part of the scene, you know, as you're playing, and to build a beautiful night that way. And so that's the challenge for the evening. And there's so many things involved in it, having the right amplification and the right sound, you know, so that you can play fully. But, you know, I hate going out and not able to talk, you know, people come up and say something to me and I can't hear what they're saying. So you have to watch that too. You have to still provide a full experience. So it's challenging and fun. 2 nights ago, it was a 5-piece band, and that was great too. So I love to play. I'm just living to play, man. I love it, to make music.
Well, thank you, sir. I know that ambience that you want to create every time you're out. You're right. In the equipment, you want to have a nice sound. It's like, but not too loud. Everybody can have a good time, but then also get up and... Is that about the equipment time? I guess that's what I always think about quality speakers. Maybe I like to ask musicians about that. You can be at low, but it sounds really loud just because you have the right subwoofer, should I say, the right settings. Is that what you find out, too, trying to make your ambience every time at the nightclub?
Yeah. Well, I play wine bars. That's more my thing than nightclubs. But still, it's a situation where you want to be full and rich, and you want to be rich in your own ears, so you can really hear yourself.
Yeah.
Yet you want people to have, as you say, have a good time and not be driven away by excessive volume. And so that's part of the challenge. That's a base. Someone says you're too loud. To me, that's worse than you're playing the wrong note. I really don't want to drive people away with my volume. So it's finding it right. And it's part of the challenge, the whole thing. It's just so wonderful and challenging. I love performing so much, and it's new for me. It's only been the last 50 years. It feels new anyway.
Well, that's lovely because it's every night is a new experience. Every day is a new karma. That's why people love to see you promote your camps, everything in Mississippi, Ventura, California, and the brand new CD I think it's your sophomore one. Love it. The
second one, yeah.
Yeah, Love It, the All Night Cafe.
All Night Cafe. Right, and if you have the first one on hand, Tom, while you're playing some of my stuff, play my song "When We Die, We All Come Back as Music." It's like my signature song, and it's on that first CD. If you have it handy, if you don't, I understand. But your listeners might enjoy hearing that one.
Yeah, I don't, but I'll talk to Betsy and see if we can get that for me and Humagoo, and we can have a hall night of all your stuff. I Love It, the All Night Cafe.
Oh,
we're back.
No, you can't play my stuff all night, please.
I'm mixing it up.
Oh, I love that.
God bless you, John. And we were talking a little bit. I'm going to get some books. I'm going to get harmonica, and Humagoo going to be playing a little bit live on the show and make some more fun out of it. So. Text
me your address, and I'll get it in the mail tomorrow.
Of course. And Jon Gindick is my guest. JionGindick. Is that correct, sir? For everybody.
That's right. Yeah. They can find me online.
Find you online, Mr. Harmonica. And I'm going to take you out with Happy Wife, Happy Life, Happy Home. How's that?
All right. Thanks a lot, Tom. I got to go. Bye-bye.
Peace. Take care. Bye-bye.
Happy wife, happy life, happy home. Even though it costs some dough, spend all your money on your ever-loving honey. Happy wife, happy life, happy home. Now say she wants something strange, like a fire